Hello guys, Otakuman here, and we are back with another new video. Now you see, this video is a little bit of different. It's gonna be a crossover between three animes. First is My Hero, second Domestic Girlfriend, and third, hey, Rent a Girlfriend, I guess. Yeah, you see why I'm doing this. There is a fucking reason. Now you see, the first crossover is gonna start as, let's say, we start with our story as Izuku Midoriya, a normal high school one with not high school. Fuck, he's being born, but there is something different about this Midoriya. He was born with the white hair and green eyes. He has still the same thing as the canon. He has the same personality as the canon yet right now, but it's gonna change soon. You see, he has the same personality as he grew up the same, but with the white hair only, and the green eyes are still green. As the life goes on till the same, we're gonna go to somewhere else. The MC that we are gonna all follow, a confident male leader. That's a punk type, but he is not a punk. He may act angry around everyone, but he's very kind-hearted than any of you will think. People like his personality, just like Gojo a little bit, but then again, he's fucking battle smart. So yeah, he's a test master in a few of these games. So yeah. And today was this RMC's, let's just say, graduation day. As it was a graduation party that was set up by his friends and them also, as they were all drinking and having fun with girls there. As their fun time is over, it was middle of the night as they drove our MC to his house, but they had to drop him. Let's just say they had to drop him a few blocks before they could reach his home. Why? Because there was a narrow road, so they cannot get in. As our main character said bye, friends, as they all said bye, okay, as suddenly one of the group's girls said, "Remember, Haru, we have to go. We have the same apartment at the same hospital. Remember?" As Haru was our main character name, as he was studying to be a doctor. Now he's gonna train under a professional doctor and study a few about more things. So yeah, his life was getting pretty much well. So as he went into the narrowing roads, as it was all empty, the only light that there were the street lights and the moon. As the street lights, some of them were not working, as he came across one alleyway. This was the alleyway that Haru used to be fearful. In this alleyway, he heard a few rumors about people going in, not coming out. Now, he was being scared at night, so he just left. At night, as he was passing the alleyway, as he heard a scream of pain, as this voice was of a woman, as the woman said, "Help, someone help me." As this woman was crying for help, our main character being a little bit of heroic personality and having a, let's just say, it was not a weapon but a taser. Why? He needs for other reasons. He had a taser for his own fucking protection if push comes to shove. As our main character took the taser in his hand as he went into the alley, as he saw 5 men literally holding a woman there, as the woman was in her late 20s, as she was screaming for help. Her clothes were ripped apart. As our main character saw this and literally rushed toward there with a taser in his hand, as he stunned one man in the neck, as one man just dropped in the ground paralyzed, as he was, let's just say, winning at first, but then our main character didn't see there was a 6th man behind him, as the six man shoved a fucking knife into our main character's, let's just say, guts, as our main character screaming in pain. As the knife literally cut through our main character's skin way too much and he was losing blood very quickly. At that time, a police car was passing by. As they were lucky, the police car was able to hold off the thugs there. As they were trying to help our main character, but unfortunately the lady was also trying to help our main character. As they were trying to get him to the hospital, as they took him to the hospital, as the emergency ward started, as the doctor came quick, as trying to cover the spot where blood was losing very quickly. But the fate had other choices. This character died, Haru, just died out of blood loss. Now, as the doctor came out, as the lady that saved by Haru few hours ago, she was worried about her hero who saved her a few moments ago. As she said, "How is he?" As the doctor said, "Sorry ma'am, we couldn't save him." As it was ringing to her bell, as her heart was filled with guilt and everything she could have. As she said, "Oh no, someone died because of me." As guilt was eating her, then as Haru's parents came in, as they said, "What happened to Haru?" As Haru's mom was panicking very badly, as they told her the news. As Haru's mom fall into her knees and start crying. As Haru's dad just said, "What happened to my baby boy?" As he also started crying. Now we go to Haru's perspective. As Haru right now, as he said, "Why did this all happen to me? I just wanted to help people, help another person. Why? Why only me? Why? What did I ever do to deserve this? Why?" He said, as he said, "I guess I'm gonna accept my fate. So is this afterlife? I know I didn't do anything to literally unplease the god, but still, if this is afterlife, then I'm gonna accept it." As suddenly there was a bright light. There was a little screen as Haru was moving toward it. As a voice suddenly interrupted, said, "You have given the reincarnation system." As what? He said to as he said, and as he got an idea what was it. So as he said, "So I got a reincarnation system like one of those fanfic MCs, eh?" "Yes, system MCs, but you see, this system is different from others." How so?" He said, "The reincarnation system help you to reincarnate another world or anime that you like, and we will give you power. You can say the reincarnation system is not the real name of the system. It's called you can say gifting system mainly. Gifting, interesting name also. So what kind of animes do you have?" As there was many, you can say, hundreds of anime that our main character doesn't even knows. As his eyes fell onto few animes that he knows. First, Naruto. Second, My Hero. Third, High School DxD. Fourth, Rent a Girlfriend. Fifth, Domestic Girlfriend, and many other few romance chapters, and even the grandson of Marlin. And he said, "Oh wow, that's shit," he said. As he looked at a few other animes that he doesn't care, as he said, "Wow, Rising of the Shield Hero, even the world's strongest to the the commonplace to the world's strongest, interesting," he said, as he thought, "Should I go to there with the overpowered ability, or nah, I want a fucking great family of heroes and other shit. So yeah, My Hero, I'm choosing that," he said. As the system said, "If you want to add other animes, you can." As the system interrupted our main character, as our main character might go up to say 9 clouds, as he said, "Yeah boy, I'm gonna add few animes." As he said, "Rent a Girlfriend," then yeah, yes, domestic girlfriend, yep, fuck. I'm gonna have fun here. And fucking lemons. Yo, he said. As he started little let's just simping over that fact. Then they said now the next part. As the skin grew a weirdly dangerous red color. As there was powers. The title showed powers. As our main character said, yep, totally having a blast. And from what I see, I'm gonna be fucking dangerous. He said. Is he just moved as he moved and watching what kind of power he should have. As he gone and down a little bit, as he said, Red Dragon Emperor may be awesome, but hey, I don't like it that I have to train. He said to himself, I want something based off an aura or some sort of shit. He said as he looked up to more and more. As he said, Jujutsu Kaisen, huh? As he said to the system, if I chose Jujutsu Kaisen as I chose Gojo Satoru's power as my main power, what if? Sorry, I'm gonna start again. I'm shuddering. As he said, system, if I just Gojo Satoru's power, the curse manipulation, will there other people who can manipulate curse? As the system said, no, there will not be any other people that you're only able to manipulate the curse. As our main character said, yeah, fuck. As he said, Gojo Satoru, he just literally clicked the fucking character and the system said, granted. And then suddenly a bright light appeared. As there was a few scenarios when you gonna want to be reincarnated or you want to be switched out as him. As our main character said, being a baby is gonna be suck. So he said, nah. Being a baby sucks, so nah, I'm not gonna be baby. So he looked for a scenario where he can get powers. So let's just say from in front of his skin there was many scenario where Deku died. As he was surprised, the system said that it depends on your hair color and what kind of character you wanna choose. We will choose that Izuku from that timeline. As our main character said, whoa. As our main character just looking for a scenario where he could gain the power. As he looked few alternative universes where Izuku, let's just say, Izuku could fall off let's just say jumped off the roof, and few other scenario where he become a villain. As our main character didn't like all that aspect of Izuku, so he wanted to do something different. As he looked for vigilante Dekus. As he searched a scenario where he could be a vigilante, he said, yeah, fuck yeah, I got it. He said. As he looked for a scenario where All Might just rejected Izuku and insult Izuku in front of the whole media. As he tried to save Bakugo. So yeah, All Might in this, let's just say, he forgot that he was a core class on his own. So yeah, he insulted Izuku unknowingly. Now, this Izuku was planning to be, let's just say, be a vigilante via, let's just say, technology. So this Izuku is gonna be swept. As our main character choose that Izuku. As said, I wish as the system said, before you go, you see, whenever you die, you're gonna be back here, the same place, where you can be into a new world. Even you can choose randomly which world you wanna go into. And the power, it will not come randomly. You have to choose the power. You can also even choose dangerously overpowered ability, even weak ability to make it even OP'er. So yeah, as said, now don't die too soon. As this word was passed, as our main character said, the system is not nice. He said, yep. As the system said, yes, we don't have emotions, so yeah, fuck you. As the system just literally show him a middle finger as he disappeared. As our main character said, that damn system. Or which god damn it god is playing with me, I don't know. As somebody in the real, let's just say, god realm sneezed. As Otakuman said, I don't know why, but is hmm, somebody is calling me, and he said, "Fuck me, huh?" Interesting. Let's see whatever this Midoriya do as Otaku man got into his own work and watching multiple realities of different Izuku, even now Fumis and even other animes. As he had a dark chuckle, we could hear a dark chuckle. Now we go back to our main character. As our main character opened his eyes, he was in his own house. As he looked in the ceiling, it was the whole room was covered in all might picture. As our main character just going as he wake up. As our main character, let's just say, noticed something. As there was a mirror, so he just looked himself in the mirror and saw his eyes. It was the sixth eyes that Gojo clan had. As he just sighed and said, "I guess it cannot be helped, huh? I have the sixth eye." He said, as he wanted to say something if it's gonna create some problem, but when he got down, as he tried to brush his teeth, at first he had a little trouble to finding Izuku's brush, but it was extremely easy. There was only two toothbrushes, and Izuku's toothbrush was white, so yeah, he took the white one. As our main character just sighed and started to brush his teeth. As he freshened up himself, then he came downstairs to eat breakfast. As his mom said, "So, how are you feeling, Izuku?" As our main character started to remember few things about what happened earlier. As memories started to flood into him, as he remembered how All Might humiliated him, how every hero scolded him for being there, trying to help citizens. As our main character sighed and said, "Mom, I'm okay, nothing to worry," he said. As he started eating dinner, as his mom said, "So Izuku, are your eyes are fine now?" Said, "Oh yes, they are fine." As Izuku's mom said, "I know the blue's eyes are most beautiful part of you, son. And I wish they stay like this because I like them that way," she said. As our main character nodded and said, "Huh, so I have blue's sky blue eye like Gojo, but I do look like him a little bit, but the body shape does not match. I still have the baby fat," he said. As our main character said, "I guess I gotta train a little bit," he said to himself. As he wanted to try a few attacks of Gojo, so he wanted to try if he had the enormous strength and enormous amount of curse energy. So he went outside after after breakfast. As he said, "I'm gonna just go out for a little walk, Mom, okay?" As Izuku's mom said, "Okay, honey, have fun," as she closed the door of the front house. As our main character just went outside as he waved goodbye to his mom as our main character started walking through the city. As he said, "I gotta remember the path or else it's gonna be a little trouble." As our main character started walking, as he wanted to test out his quirk, so he tried to draw out curse energy as he remembered how curse energy worked, drawing out negative emotions as he drew out the negative emotion that he had inside. It was the time where All Might did to him. As he felt himself stronger and stronger every second as he remembered everything. Then he said, "Now let's go, I guess." As he jumped, the jump was nearly like it was natural for him. It was natural for his body for that this jump was natural. As he jumped, landed on the roof. As he said, interesting." As he sprinted, and it was like that he teleported from other point of view, but in reality Izuku was so fast that he was even hovering in the air. As he said, interesting." Then Izuku started to say, "Let's see how fast I can go," as he channeled all the curse energy all the negative emotions into his negative emotion, as he started to move faster and faster, as black lightning started to, let's just say, not black lightning, in a way he was faster and faster every time they move, as he was like he was a blur. It was a wind pressure, nothing it was moving. It was like a mere wind pressure was moving in a sonic speed. Even the speed of it was like the speed of light, but it was not speed of light. As our main character reached the Degelbar beach, as he just inhaled the air, as he said, I guess I gotta practice a few more. As he said, all the trash, huh? As he looked at the trash for a moment, then he said, if I remember correctly, if I mix red and blue together, I make purple, and it destroys all the matters and everything around. As he said, it's gonna attract many noise. As he said, oh yes, I remember, Gojo can also produce a barrier that literally replicates sounds and other things. So he just said, yep, why not? As he produced a barrier around the whole beach so nobody could see him or doing the stuff that he's doing. As the barrier was formed, the barrier was like invisible wall was there, but in reality there was nothing. Invisible wall, but in reality there was an aura that surrounded her. It surrounded the beach area. As our main character just mixed two blue and red together, as he said, Jujutsu, curse technique, purple. As he said purple, everything everything that used to be fronted the purple, it got all destroyed, and it left nothing but only a big crater. As our main character said, ooh la la. He said as he looked at the move properly, as he said, I gotta do some technique. As he saw his hand was blood was dripping from his hand, as he said, I guess I need some practice. He just chuckled to himself. Then he said, I'm gonna be the strongest. Hey, I'm not gonna be a hero in a good way. Nope, I'm gonna be a vigilante, he said. As he laughed, a dark chuckle in a way. As he said, Oops, I'm becoming evil, he said to himself. Then he just laughed again and said, Nah, I'm already evil. I'm gonna mess with the My Hero Academia all for one and all overhaul. Wait for me, he said. As our main character just started to his jog. 3 hours later, his body shape got a little better, but the baby fat was still in him. So we're gonna time skip. 8 months later, as Izuku's mom said, honey, don't you wanna go for UA? As Izuku said, nah, mom, I'm fine. I know I am not able to go to UA, but maybe a different high school. So as our main character did study, so he doesn't need any more studying. He has already graduated high school, so he's ready for it. As our main character, as let's just see, Izuku's mom, she was very happy, as she just hugged a little baby and said, it's okay, Izuku, don't worry. As Izuku said, don't worry about the money, mom, also I'm gonna start also part-time job. As Izuku's mom said, no honey, you don't need to do that. As she just denying her son, but said, as Izuku said, nope, I'm gonna do something for you, so don't worry, mom. I said, oh, okay, Izuku, whatever you think. As Izuku said, oh mom, I may be late sometime. You see, I'm gonna, you can say, get a job, so I'm gonna be late. Okay, honey, be careful. As Izuku, let's just say, 8 months has already passed as Bakugo hasn't seen Izuku in the school. Why? He does not fucking care about the school anymore. As our main character tried to shape his body into purely at Gojo's level. As it was going well for him, as he started wearing blindfold. Not in front of his mom, but in front of the public, he started to wear blindfolds. Because the eyes problem, you see, because whenever he opens his eyes, he could see everything, and it's something disturbing. So he had to just, let's just say, cover his eyes, and he looked pretty dope at this, so he just let it off. As we see, nah, fuck the blindfold. He does not fucking wear blindfolds. As we see, nah, he does not wear fucking blindfold. Cancel that. As our main character was looking into the social media for a while. As our main character started, let's just say, using the social media for a bit, as he said, wow, this My Hero Academia world really has news about heroes mainly. As he looked at the news about Empty Lady, Ryuko the Dragon Hero, and Midnight also, as he was surprised that Midnight had a fucking fan base, and as he said, I'm sure these all are fucking perverts, he said to himself. As Izuku was watching, let's just say, scrolling the social media, as he got a little ad. Let's just say this ad was about an app that can rent. You can rent girlfriends for like experience. As our main character said, that's literally pathetic. As it hit his head, as he said, "Wow, so the scenario is starting, huh?" As he clicked it, as he installed the app, as he looked through the app, it was fucking awesome. No, really, it was fucking really awesome. This app, it had fucking beautiful ladies everywhere. As he scrolled more, as his you can say his hands go up to Chizuru's rental account. As he said, Chizuru, huh? Chizuru Ichino said some shit. He said, interesting, very interesting. He said as he just said, why not? I do need confidence, so fuck, why not? As he just you can say he rented her. They talked, and you can say they are gonna meet tomorrow. A reason there is they're gonna meet tomorrow. Fuck you all if you don't like it. They're gonna meet tomorrow. As Izuku got a message that we are gonna meet tomorrow, okay? As Izuku said, hey, why not? I gotta get ready. I mean, I didn't have a girlfriend before, but it's gonna be fine at least, he said. As Izuku met her on one of the, let's just say, cafe. As Izuku was just having his own cappuccino there, as his baby started to become a little nervous because he may be a different person, but he still is the same Izuku a little bit. As she arrived, as said, so Izuku, are you Izuku Midoriya? As Izuku said, oh yes, you must be Chizuru, right? As she said, yes. Come on, let's went on our date. As she smiled like an angel, as our main character said, yep. Start. The fucking crossover has been begun already. As Chizuru has a normal, let's just say, what cook should I give her? That's the thing I really do wonder. Okay, before we start that, I'm gonna think what kind of cook I should give her. Guys, if you've seen Charlotte anime, if you have seen Charlotte anime, yes, Charlotte, and in there is a girl named Tomori now, I guess. She has the ability to be invisible around one person only if she targeted that person. So yeah, she doesn't fucking like violence, and so yeah, Chizuru has that quirk. I'm gonna name it. Ah fuck, I don't know. Fuck that shit. I'm not naming it. As our main character and she start dating. As she noticed about our main character that he always wears sunglasses for a reason. As she think that he is wearing the sunglasses for fashions or something, but she couldn't even fucking see his eyes. That's the as they went on a date. It went really well, really. Izuku just bought her what she liked and everything. As for Izuku, he was in cloud 9, as he said. It's fun, really. It's literally fun, he said. Yeah. It began. And you can say as the day end, Izuku and they both part away as Izuku gave her the money. As Izuku was standing there for a moment, as he said, I really like that. I did really like that. Maybe if I can make her my real girlfriend, then maybe it will be fine, he said. Oh, first, it doesn't come first, but let's see. First, I need to do something to earn money. That's the main thing, he said to himself. As our main character knows a little bit about, you can say, hacks and other stuff. So yeah, he's gonna hack into few fucking things. In the night in his house, as he was scrolling his computer, as he was messing around with the coding of few people's credit card account, as he stumbled upon, let's just say, a name, Handyman. As he said, that's a fucking weird name, Handyman, let's see. As he said, oh holy shit, this guy has fucking so much money, how the hell? As he looked at the money and he said, they're not gonna find me anyway, so fuck you all. As he literally started to, let's just say, took the money out of his account. As the transfer was beginning, is for, we can say, he said, I want some few money to fucking stand up a cafe, so I could do something and put some worker on there. As he said, I need to fucking put some cafe, and I need to fucking build a fucking cafe in there and do some shit. I know how to make fucking Tokyo Ghoul Reese, the fucking coffee, so that's gonna be fine. Is our main character started to take the money, and it was done by all unnoticedly, so nobody noticed that money was taken from the handyman or Shigaraki. Oh, and Shigaraki tried to find him, but no luck. Izuku did got the money, and first you see, Izuku buy you can say the shop illegally first, because he was still a fucking kid, and he has to take the shop in his own name, so he has to say, you can say, he has to create a fucking fake name and everything. Yeah. And he registered, he registered the shop and name as Inko, so yeah, it was fine. As Izuku bought the shop, as he started to find workers for the cafe, and you can say they were maids, served teas and made served cafes and other things, and you can say it also was a little cake shop, so it had cakes and other treats. So Izuku was happy in this shop. He put few waiters and other maids, mainly maids, and he wanted to make a coffee like Yoshimura. So yeah, as he wondered, said, so what the fuck is Yoshimura? How the fuck is the recipe made? He said, as he tried to create the coffee many times, but he failed. But then, let's just say 70 times, his coffee worked. It was like, you can say Yoshimura's coffee, or you can say in the Tokyo Ghoul coffee shop. I said, yes, fuck yes. Now, how does our main character know the taste? You see, the system gives a little privilege, you can say, the knowledge and how to make the coffees and this thing of the other animes, their favorite treat. So yeah, fuck, awesome, right? As this coffee used to be served in a coffee shop named Ri. So it was fine for him. Bye bye. It was the finishing part.